Okay. Hello, everyone. Hey. I hope you can hear me. All right. Let's start. Um. Okay. I will speak English. This time. Okay. This time. I have announced that the live will be on 2:30, but now it's still only 2:20 or 2:15 ish. The main reason is I want to share it within our friend first, among our friend first, before I make it public. Okay, today the meeting will be I will go straight to the point. So I think it will be quite short and sweet. Okay. So this week, right? This week, today is Tuesday. Today is the 6th of June, 2023. Okay, we just had a Aussie rate decision. We have a hike in the Aussie rate decision. I think it's now they are hiking up to 4.1 now. All right, they are 4.1 now. So they are Aussie stay keep on hiking the rate, which is I would say which is a good thing. All right, which is a good thing, and I expect Aussie dollar to go up eventually higher as long as they keep on raising rate. Okay, in the near term. So I think it's in line. I was expecting Aussie to go higher. You can see the arrow on the left screen, right? It is going higher already, actually. Okay, so apart from the Aussie decision, which has already happened, coming up, we also have a BOC, the Canadian rate decision, and other than that, on Thursday night, we have an initial jobless claim. That's about it, actually. I think this week can be pretty, I would say, quiet in terms of news and info release. Okay, let's take a look on the next week. All right, next week, what do we have? I think next week, then we have a lot more condition come in, especially as you can see, we have a euro rate decision, right? We also have other US dollar items such as the CPI and also US federal rate decision. So I think next week is going to be a bigger event than the current this week. Okay, so there's only a few a few instruments that I want to discuss about. Okay, of course, we will start with that. Gold, right? As everyone know, all right, gold was pretty like in the better half of yesterday. Gold was pretty going down, right? I wasn't really so bearish at all, right? I was expecting gold kind of like being supported, and it turned out to be right analysis, right? We have a gold really went all the way over to 1937 ish, 1935, 1938, 1937 ish, and market kind of rebounded. All right, going forward, I think gold will be slightly bullish kind of condition. I'm not strongly bullish just yet, but I don't think it will go a lot lower as well. So I will stand between neutral and slightly bullish condition. Okay, so this will be my goal. And also same thing on silver. So I will not be so eager to buy on them or sell on them at this moment. Okay. Of course, I will recommend to you the better looking one. So gold and silver, they are like leaning toward more bullishness, okay, but not so eager on that. Okay, so we continue, we continue on that. The next one, there are a few things that I would like to recommend here. All right, I would say recommend now, all right, but you have to do your own due diligence. Okay, I expect US dollar Canadian to go a lot lower. All right, the US dollar Canadian to go a lot lower, and it's already so-called in the motion already. But anyway, I think it can go lower further, in my opinion. If there's any pullback along the way, it can go back up to, for example, like 1.35, this kind of region. Don't get so-called taken in by the bullish mood. I think market will turn back, and it will go back, go lower. So in general, all right. In general, I'm like seeing that there's a bearish case scenario in the US dollar is in the making, right? Especially US dollar Canadian, okay, US dollar Canadian, and a little bit on the US dollar Swiss franc as well. All right. So I think it got everything to do with the rate, so-called debt ceiling decision. Since the debt ceiling is being so-called raised up already, I think we will have we will have a kind of like a floodgate in the potential US dollar. So I think people are expecting US dollar going to go lower. All right. Okay. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? I using my phone to view my. I think no question. guys can see, can hear. Because I keep on talking. If you cannot hear, no point. All right. So I was expecting US dollar can be weaker. All right. So I mean, but I'm not so keen on go long as well. Instead of like I want to play this team, right? Instead of going on go long, for example, I may try to sell on US dollar, Canadian, this kind of stuff. Okay, so I only have this at the moment. Okay, moving forward, I want to give a bit of my take on the commodity. All right, there's one thing I want to give you a kind of like a information. Okay, yesterday, look at the oil price movement, right? The oil price start here, then go all the way up, then they kind of like back to the square one. So this give a very, how to say, for the technical trader, this give a very bad, a particular impression that, oh, you know, we have such a strong pin bar, market is going to go a lot lower and stuff like that. To me, yes, it is pin bar, market can go lower, but I don't think it will last for a long time. So the point I'm trying to say is that, you know, instead of going all the way back down like this, right, what I think is that market might be like go to this kind of region, right, just a small move down, and eventually where they will go up higher, in my opinion. All right. So instead of shorting it, I think on the crude oil, it's better to stay on the buy side or look for the buy position will be the better choice, in my opinion. I'm looking at around this region, which is around 72.5. All right, it as a like so-called like a neckline for me to make a decision. So what I am thinking is that the moment they start to break above 72.5, to me is a very bullish signal already. So my thinking, I think the oil price will go a lot higher. All right, and now of course we need to sort of like a scout slowly on that. Okay, so the so-called major turning point will be 72.5. If the price managed to stay above this level, we have a lot of bullish case scenario will be coming up. Okay, please remember, I just want to mention one more time, trading is waiting. Okay, you need to plan and make sure the, you know, as the market go as per your plan first, then you take a execution. The moment, you know, you are impulse to do anything in the trading, basically you are not prepared well. And most of the time, when you do the impulsive trading, I think that the result doesn't really turn out well. Okay, if you are trade long enough, you will get what I mean. Okay, so I repeat, oil price, I think we can get bullish case scenario soon. Okay, maybe today or maybe next week. All right, so I will be recommending. All right, I will look for the oil, and I will be, of course, looking to short, for example, like US dollar, Canadian. All right. Last but not least, I got two more categories to cover on. All right, I am also seeing a very bullish case scenario on some of the soft commodity. All right, soft commodities such as like wheat is already starting to move a bit already. But anyway, I'm starting to see more bullish case scenario on them. Okay, they are kind of bottom already. So bottoming what? Bottoming, I mean, market unlikely to go lower than this already. So, you know, if you want to chase, up to you, or you can wait for some sort of pullback, then you can buy again as well. But anyway, the direction is only on the potential up move. This is what I'm trying to say. So soft commodity is, I think, is all in line with the US dollar weakness. I think going forward, we're going to have a lot of bullish case scenario coming up. Okay, so soft commodities such as wheat, corn a little bit, and also soybean as well. All right. So in general, you know, even though I'm giving you the example on the different instrument, but you know, the theme is the same. Looks like US dollar is going to get weakened. And of course, commodities such as like oil price, soybean, wheat, all this kind of thing might go up higher. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing in general. Okay, then last but not least, there's something I want to mention about the crypto. I think 3-4 days ago, I mentioned something about crypto, saying that, you know, there's something big on crypto. And I think 10 now that, you know, is, you know, because of they have, you know, the SEC, US SEC is suing Binance. I mean, putting the should they sue or should they not sue aside, I think what's going to happen on the crypto for the time being, I think it can go a lot weaker for now. All right. So we have a very big sell down yesterday. All right. So I'm expect the sell down may not over, in my opinion. So if you are buying because of the crypto look very cheap, try not to buy like a lot at the moment, because market can go lower, in my opinion. I guess it can go, for example, to 25K at least minimum. Currently, BTC is around, like, for example, 25.7K, right? So I think they can go to 25K and stuff like that. All right. So crypto, I'm not so, even though the US dollar is kind of like a weak, in my opinion, I'm not so recommending on the crypto purchase at this moment. Okay. Then this is on BTC. And another one will be, of course, since the crypto is bearish per se, and such as like a Ripple, all those things can be quite bearish looking, in my opinion. I think they can go a little bit lower for further testing out, in my opinion. Okay. So guys, thank you very much for watching. If you think my my analysis is good, give me a like, or later I'm going to share this in YouTube as well. You can follow me on Twitter. All right, because Facebook, I think the Twitter is become a little bit more useful to me, in my opinion. So you can follow me. I will try to be more active there as well. My handle is SonnyDJX. So, please try to follow me on Twitter as well. I'm trying to grow my Twitter, follower in a way. Okay, so just the last recap. All right, last recap. The last recap I want to do here is that, of course, I'm expecting US dollar can get weakened in near future. Okay, so this is summary, and how we so-called make use of it. Of course, you can expect some bullishness on the crude oil. You can expect some bullishness on soft commodity. Okay, but I'm not so keen on crypto at this moment. Okay, so guys, thank you very much. Have a great evening and have a great day. Thank you very much. Bye for now.